Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, I'm Eric, and today we're back with more hockey pack openings. Just grabbed 4 of them from the local hobby shop. Decided to do a couple more hockey videos. Apparently, you guys don't really like football or basketball. Trying to just do a little bit of variety on here, but geez Louise, doesn't seem like it's working so far. So we got 2019-2020 Upper Deck Series 1. We got Series 2 from this year. We got this one, which is 07-08. So this is Patrick Kane and Carey Price. That's just a retail pack out of a retail box. And then we also got a Series 1 from this year. So that's the only 4 boxes they had open when it came to just Upper Deck. So I thought we'd get into this. We'll start off with good old faithful here. In the background, we got a lineup. We got Tampa Bay, we got Montreal, we got the Islanders, and I didn't grab a Vegas card. I only do 3 in the background, and I just decided, I didn't have anything for Tampa Bay up last time, so I said, no, what, this time I'll put something up. So I put a Cernak up there instead. So we got Eric Cernak, Young Guns, we got Nick Suzuki Canvas, and a Sorokin Canvas. So Suzuki's just playing because at 20 points in 29 career playoff games, something like that. So we did hit a Young Guns. Here we go. Anton Stroman, Brady Tkachuk, Roman Josi, who's a stud. Jordan Stahl, his brother scored the other day. Filppula, Antti Ranta, and then our Young Gun. So we're going to go with... Actually, we're going to wait. There we go. Making you wait. It's going to happen. Because you never know. I might not hit any more Young Guns. We'll open up Series 1 from last year. I think I'm going to hold that 07-08 pack for last. I think that's what's going to happen here. 1 second. So... I've never opened that. I've never opened 07-08. I've been looking at those packs for a while at my local store. They did have Austin Matthews draft year, and somebody actually went in the other day and got a random pack and pulled an Austin Matthews for a $14 pack. It's pretty good. Elias Lindholm, Sagan, Ryan Strome. We got a synergy of Kuznetsov. Where does he end up? Can't see it being back with the Capitals. Maybe though. Nino Niederreiter, John Carlson, and Jarlson. So we'll sleeve up that Kuznetsov real quick. He's our first hit. This is it Pure Energy? The Pure Energy cards. They don't have them anymore. I think they just said this isn't what we want to. Wasn't a big product. I don't think anybody was super intrigued by it. So goodbye. Away went the Pure Energy cards. Unless they bring it back in like the extended series, but I don't think that's the plan. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys are planning on getting extended series. I might grab something for the channel, just open one. But yeah. So there we go. We got Sorokin in the back. We got Varley here. Varley's obviously the starter over there right now. Playing pretty good too. We got another Young Guns. Okay. So we got Rocco Grimaldi. We got Zach Werenski. We got Elias Lindholm. And our first Young Gun is a defenseman. Okay. And this is Series 1. From this year. So defenseman for the Capitals. Is this Alexiev? Alexander Alexiev. I don't think he actually ended up coming over this year. Patrick Hornquist, Samsonov, and then Kyle Palmieri. Been playing like a beast for the Islanders. So it's not a bad rookie though. Alexander Alexiev. Not going to complain about that one little bit. He's a big name for them. I know I'm pretty sure he hasn't played yet for them, but I think he was still in the KHL. But It's a good name to get. So we're going to get into this one before we get to that last pack, that 07, 08. And what do you guys think of the playoffs? I think the playoffs have been pretty good. Obviously, it's been a little rough, but I think Montreal, what they've done, it's kind of what I wanted Colorado to do. They're being tough with Vegas. They're hitting them. They're being, finishing their forward checks. They're not letting up on them. They're just going. And that's what you have to do. And a team like Vegas, I found that was the big thing with Colorado, was Colorado just let them do whatever the heck they wanted. Which when you're doing that, it's never going to end up well, right? You got to be scared to make that pass. You got to pressure them all the time. You look at tonight, the game with the Islanders and Tampa in overtime. That puck's caused because of pressure, because the guy gets in there real quick, right? That's what you have to do. And I just found Colorado didn't do that as much as they probably should have. Obviously, guys like Patrick Nemeth on the back end didn't help Colorado. I think they just thought Mark Stone's big. Let's put a big defenseman out there. I don't know. It is what it is. So we're going to get into this, though, before we get to the last one. So it's another D-man for the Devils. This one is going to be Ty Smith. So not a bad... it's two decent rookies. A Ty Smith and a Alexiev. They're not the big names. They're not, Lafreniere, and they're not Kaprizov, but they're definitely not bad names for sure. Ty Smith, I think he's still young. Yeah, he's 21. Not even? No, now he's 21. But yeah, you can't complain about 21-year-old defenseman who looked pretty good for the Devils. And then obviously a pretty big prospect for the Capitals. So gonna put that there. So 2 Capitals and a Devil. There we go. So 07, 08. This is, you guys know me. If you've ever watched the channel, I kind of enjoy doing the older products because you kind of see players in jerseys for teams that you forget they played for, or just players you're like, oh my, I haven't heard that name in forever. It's kind of cool to open up this stuff. I'd like to see, I never thought I'd say this. I'd like to see Montreal win out of them in Vegas. I like Carey Price. I'm a big Carey Price fan. Think that he's really good. Think he's really underrated. I've said it for a long time. And then kind of like the Islanders to win. I don't know. Tampa had their thing, but the Islanders are just. It's obviously the Stanley Cup final that nobody wants to see. The NHL is going to hate that, having Montreal and the Islanders in it. They're not going to like that for the U.S. markets, but I think it'd be a good series. I think they both play pretty good. So there you go. Francois Beauchemin, former Colorado Avalanche. We got an early Jordan Staal. That's when Jordan Staal was 19 years old and on the third line, shutting down, first lines of opposing teams on the way to the Stanley Cup. Marek Svatos, rest in peace. Passed away a few years back, but Marek Svatos. We got Jay Pandolfo. Another kind of same action. Islander in the background. A couple Islander goalies. These are kind of sticking. Is that going to be a young gun? Got a Mike Green. I think it's just a regular card. Mike Green. The Capitals. Look how young he is. Look how big that equipment is. He's just floating in it. Oh my Lanta. That is something. Mike Green out here just swimming in his gear. We got Matt Stajan. He was the second coming of whoever for the Leafs. The guy that they thought was going to be the 150-point guy, like every other person before him for the Leafs. We had Duncan Keith. Apparently didn't bring his friend. Oh, there we go. We got a Young Guns checklist. So we hit Patrick Kane and Carey Price. We hit their young gun in a checklist box. That's pretty cool. And then we got EJ right there too. Eric Johnson, first overall pick. That was a debatable one. I think he even said it on the Spit and Chicklets. Like I always say, because there was like, I think Backstrom was taken after him. Was it Backstrom, Kessel? Was it Backstrom, Kessel, Taves, and who was the other guy? Anyways, like 4 just absolute units that were all forwards that were taken kind of right after he went first overall. And he even said on Spit and Chicklets, like, I always say they may not have got the best player, but they got the best defenseman. Whoops. So hey, that's pretty cool. Look at Carey Price, young Carey Price, just out there, not a care in the world. You got the Tri-City American helmet on. You got Patty Kane, a young Patty Kane, a young EJ. That's not. I said if you're gonna get a checklist, that's actually a pretty cool one to get. Now, would I have rather done actual Carey Price or a Patty Kane card? Yes, 100%, obviously, but you got a young gun checklist. That's all the guys from this year. So there's quite a list. Like it's Sam Gagner, Robbie Schremp, Tom Gilbert, Eric Johnson, that's Steve Bernier. So Carey Price, Yaroslav Halak. Man, there's a pile of guys. Or is this? Yeah, I think that's all the guys. Or maybe this isn't Young Guns. It'd have to be because of price. So, anyways, that's enough of that. We'll take him there, checklist there. Bam. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Like I said, I will try to grab a couple other packs in the next little bit. I'm trying to decide. Let me know what you guys want to see opened. If you want to see a hobby box or something open, let me know. If you want to see tins, if you want to see blasters, please don't make me open blasters. But if, whatever you guys want to see open, just let me know. Obviously, I'm always hoping to find some random blasters. Like I had the Series 2 a couple weeks ago from last year. Looking for that Cale Makar. If I find anything like that, obviously I always kind of buy them and open them. I love opening older products too. But let me know what you guys want to see. I know they have some other hobby boxes and stuff at the shop. So yeah, we'll go from there. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions about anything on here, even if you guys want, tips and tricks and stuff to opening stuff, or if you're just looking for insight on cards, I know there's a couple guys that have asked me stuff in here, have messaged us on Instagram. I'm always up to answer any questions, always up to talk about cards and sports in general. So if any of you guys ever want to do that, send us a message on here, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. And for Eric at From the Bench, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.